It's day in, day out. This doesn't come overnight. I've been playing since I was 7 years old, so since then it's been a roller coaster. Everything that I've put into my tennis and all the sacrifices is all worth it. So I'm really excited for this weekend.
Here we go. Move up to that one a little bit faster. As soon as you see it short, move up to it.
Ever since I've been called upon to be captain, I've been visualizing this moment, this week, how it's going to feel like being on the bench with the girls.
No, we'll just tell him to serve body or forehand, and that's fine. Again, this is just to kind of get in the rhythm of playing points, you know. It's not about being 100%.
The ups and the downs, and it's such an honor, and I'm so excited.
Well, I always have loved representing Canada, so for me to be here at Fed Cup, playing with a team of amazing athletes is really, really exciting. Tennis is so individual that oftentimes you're always playing for yourself, so to be able to be on a team playing for the flag, yeah, I think there's something really different and cool about that, and we're pretty lucky. For me, it was really special to be playing this Fed Cup because I was retired for 5 years. So this is my first one back, and my goal last year was to actually play in Fed Cup this year. So I'm just trying to get myself in a place where I'm excited, but I'm not overly anxious about it, and just to enjoy the entire process because I feel really lucky to be here with such an amazing team.
Anything can happen in Fed Cup, so I definitely want to do well for Canada. Yeah, it feels really good. I'm very proud to wear the Canadian flag. There's so many players doing well. We had a long conversations about Montreal versus Toronto, but at the end we're all Canada, so very proud.
So I approach Fed Cup differently because it's a bit of a different format. You have the matches over the weekend, but you get there kind of the Sunday or the Monday before. So you have about 4 or 5 days of preparation. So it's kind of nice leading into the tie to, you know, have a lot of court time and a lot of volume and get a good feel for the arena and like the echo of the ball, how the court is playing. For me, playing doubles predominantly, I just have one teammate. And so now we're kind of, you know, 4 girls and a captain and a coach and physiotherapist, massage therapist, doctor. You have a lot of people behind you managing everything and helping you. It's really nice to have that extra support, and I think we all, during the week, we're pushing each other on court, trying to get the most out of each other's tennis. So yeah, it's cool. When you come to tournaments, sometimes you're coming to tournaments pretty last minute if you're playing back to back. So that's one thing I really like about Fed Cup is like you have that week to really get into your groove.
The first advice I got is with no work, you have nothing.
I've worked with Natalie in the past. I've gained a lot of insight from her, and also Heidi.
I just got off the tour. I'm very young, so this is a great learning experience for me every single day. And I don't have that much time to learn.
I'm here to help her. I'm going to try to help her a lot. I play 17 years and I play maybe 50 times in Fed Cup, so I have experience on that. She's very professional, very, very professional, and I'm sure she's going to be a good captain.
Lucky to have Natalie, a lot of knowledge, so like I said, every single day I'm learning something new, and very lucky to be surrounded by such a great team.
So being a woman in sport right now is kind of the time to shine.
It's fun to have us together as a team and not always competing against each other. So I think this is a time for us to come out together and try to win together as a country.
We have a lot of depth in women's tennis in Canada right now, and I think we're going to see that a lot more and more in the future because we have a lot more female role models in tennis, and from diverse backgrounds as well. If you look at our team, everyone is a little bit of a different story.
Women's tennis is the global leader in female sport.
Why we have the opportunities that we have now is because of a lot of the sacrifices that were made many years ago and the battles that had to be won to give us the chance to play on the big stage.
As soon as you see it short, move up to it.
These young girls are super lucky to be in such an environment where everything's available for them. We have such great coaches, we have such great physical trainers, we have nutritionists, we have psychologists at young age. We have all the tools and means to develop these young players to be not just good athletes, but great champions. And I think it's so inspiring to have female champions, whatever sport they're playing.
I think it's incredible being a woman in the sport because I can follow Billie Jean King's footsteps or even Serena Williams' footsteps. One of my goals is to do the same eventually. I can prove to anyone that anything is possible.
When I was like 14, 15, we had Martina Hingis, Justine Henin, Jennifer Capriati, Azarenka, who was breaking through, Tsibulkova, Makarova, Shahar Peer, Yelena Dokic. You just had like a plethora of unbelievable talent and hard work. So for me, seeing that, like there was nowhere else that I wanted to be as a kid, you know, trying to just get a little better every day. When I was about 16, as I got to practice with Renee Stubbs a lot, and so she taught me so much about doubles. Really started to hone in on, you know, what I was good at on the doubles court, and then hearing all of her stories, being, you know, winning Grand Slams, being in the finals, what was the difference in those finals, like that was incredible to have as a kid.
It's great to see a lot of inspiring women athletes out there, role models for young girls. It just feels very empowering.
I think for young girls or even young people in general to see professional athletes kind of behind the scenes, what we're doing, how we play on court and how everything translates into our everyday. It gives it a more personal experience, and I think it'll give them hope that they can maybe pursue this path in life.
I've been playing since I was 7 years old, so since then it's been a roller coaster. It doesn't come overnight.
I started hitting balls on the wall at home, and my mom was like, this is not gonna happen.
It being an individual sport makes it a little bit tougher because you're on your own a lot, and when you're a junior trying to break through into the pro circuit, it can take some time.
I don't think there's like a specific secret recipe, you know, I think you just have to follow what works for you.
There are a lot of sacrifices you have to take to be good in the sport. You have to find a good coach, you have to find a good training facility, you have to pay for your travel expenses.
I mean, it's really cool that people will see the behind the scenes, because oftentimes they think tennis players or athletes in general have this pretty glamorous life that, like, okay, we stay at these nice hotels and then we go play our sport and then we just like do fancy things for the rest of the day. I don't know what people think, because it's sort of the thing with social media. You show only the good points, right? But having behind the scenes footage of everything we're doing through the day, you see that it's kind of a 24/7.
I really think that if you work hard, if you're determined, and if you set your mind to something, then you can definitely achieve it.
Everybody's journey is a little bit different, so I think that's kind of the beauty and the difficulty of tennis is that, you know, you can be a star when you're 16, 17, 18 and fall off the mat, but then come back later. Or you can carry that career, you know, throughout many, many years.
Like, we're on the courts, we're at the hotel, we eat, and that's about it, and maybe a little time with each other. So to get access to sort of what's going on behind will be, I think, really eye-opening for a lot of people, just to see what our lives are like and what we're like personally.
It was difficult in the beginning, just because you don't know how good you're going to be, you don't know if it's worth it, you don't know if you should go to college.
For a while I wasn't sure if I was going to go to university on scholarship or play professionally, and my dad said, look, you know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime shot. School will always be there, a job will always be there. The rat race continues with or without you, but your tennis is finite. You only have a limited chance on this, so just go out and try your hardest to achieve your goals.
Sometimes you can't feel too much pressure, you know, even though you feel like you have the weight of the country on your shoulders, you have to think of it as, oh, they're behind you no matter what happens, and you just have to give your best. For some reason, our minds get in our own way, you know. For us to be really good at something, sometimes we are the roadblock, and no matter what happens, at the end of the day, it's really up to you to take control of your own thoughts and kind of take control of your own destiny.
You have to really like what you're doing. It have to be your passion.
It's not really that interesting, but I love it.
The tie, the Netherlands versus Canada. A great history between the two teams. Already 6 times they were competing each other in the Fed Cup. It's 3-0. This weekend is of course the draw ceremony.
Fed Cup, I think there's definitely some type of pressure, and it's a different vibe versus playing a regular tournament because we have the whole team here, the staff, the people who are working at Tennis Canada in the office, on court, the coaches. So it's definitely different, but I see it in a positive way, and I think that's why I've had a lot of success in Fed Cup. I really enjoy playing Fed Cup, and I always come out and play my best here, so I only have great memories here. It's good competition, the level is really high. It's very tough, but it's a good challenge.
Deep down, I feel like my identity is Canadian, so to have that flag on my chest and Canada on my back, I feel like we're really lucky to live where we do, and I think I want to represent the country as best I can.
I've been pretty dedicated, I'd say, to representing Canada on a global scale, and that's something that's always been really important to me.
Playing Fed Cup for my country, having that opportunity in the sport to do so is the best thing ever. So hopefully I can continue on this journey for a while.
All the players who are sitting down here. It brings some special kind of emotion to players, even though the individual tournaments are interesting. This is something special.
To Team Canada, Gabby, Bianca, Rebecca, and Francoise, I want to thank you for representing our country with such great pride.
Looking forward to a very nice tie and may the best win, and looking forward to a fantastic weekend. Thank you.
Pictured this moment over the past about 6 months actually, and it's finally here, and I can't believe it's here. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm pumped. I have all these like emotions inside of me, but I'm excited for the girls to go out there and compete, and I know they're going to give it their all. They've got the team behind them, got their backs. Yeah, it's going to be tough for sure. The Dutch they have such great players, and you know, we've played a lot of them in the past, so we kind of have an idea of what we're going up against. But it's going to be a battle, but we're ready for it. Bianca's starting off today. Bianca has played her actually twice recently or within the past year, so she knows what she's going up against. I think Bianca has the weapons to go up against her. Like I said, she's played her in the past before, so she has an idea of what to expect. And you know, Bianca's is a tough competitor right now. She's a tough opponent to beat, so I'm confident in her today.
I love it.
Great start. Well done. Super smart with the forehand, heavy with the backhand. On the return, work the point. When she's on the run and she goes up sometimes, you have an opportunity to take it early. Take it early to the other corner. Doing the right thing. Stay loose, play freely.
Flippers? Yeah. You can climb an Andre. Wheels. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Ninja. You did some ninja shots.
Why? I didn't even know that shot was in. You know that? Like, yeah. That's so I'm like, what?
And I think during the match for Francoise, cool down if she's
keep it simple, motivate her.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's enough.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe a little hint here and there, like.
Yeah, tell her just to be careful with the forehand on the line. That's it, simple. After she play whatever she wants. I think she has to play her game.
That's the only way,
you know?
exactly. Francoise, she's been hitting the ball better than ever. Her opponent's going to be tough today. She plays a lefty actually, and you know, unfortunately we don't have any lefties on the team, but it's not going to be something that she hasn't seen before. She knows what to expect. We've gone over the game plan with her, so it'll be a tough one, but it's going to be a good match for sure. I'm excited. I'm excited for both girls. Focus on this match. If you're going to want to win, you refuse to lose, you're going to figure it out, you're going to find a way. Forget everything. Your forehand, so her backhand all day. Your backhand to her forehand, you're still better all day. Believe in that. Huge, huge. I'm gonna tell you, you have to go after your shots.
Believe in yourself. You gotta be confident out there. Play with confidence. You're Francoise Abanda. You love this. One at a time. One at a time. I believe in you. Come on. Exactly.
Until it's over.
It's not over till it's over. Good day one.
Day 1 is over.
Day 2, we come out with the same intensity, the same focus. Okay?
Same everything.
Same everything. Good job, girls.
Please welcome the national team of Canada!
When you hit to her backhand, some of her balls land short and they're low. So make sure you're getting, yeah. The support was incredible. I loved it. I didn't expect them to be that loud, but we were louder than them sometimes, and that was super cool. You're doing great. I'm telling you, you don't need to overdo it. You know, I said focus on your tennis right now, focus on the game. Everything else is just noise. And I said, you're still up 3-2, you're serving for it. You're gonna do this, I know. And he did. So. Enjoy it, stay loose. You got this right here, 1 point at a time. You play your best when you're moving well. Serve and you're ready for the next ball. Go after it, let's go.
It's my favorite tournament. Thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys
Great job, Dee. Good job, Frankie. Okay, so, you know, you girls gonna get ready. So, it's gonna be a 10-point tie break for the third set, and it's no wet, so deciding point. When you start, go after it, stay loose, play your game, enjoy it out there. Let's go. Have fun. Enjoy. Let's go. You're doing everything correctly. I think you're honestly just getting unlucky on a lot of those shots. You're doing great. Hang in there. Really good game. You're right there. Thank you. That's a good one. That was good. Ooh, what a good. Just to go 4-0 undefeated is a dream come true. I'm so happy and I'm so proud of these girls.
What does this mean for Team Canada going forward?
Yeah, I mean, future's looking good. I mean, I think the girls have a great chance in the next round. April's right around the corner and we'll be ready to go. Oh my God, I am just, I have goosebumps. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna keep it together. Put the first one! But to share this moment, with everyone in this room is so special. Again, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I am so proud of you girls.
An all-women team.
Yes.
Went 4-0 this year.
Chris, Nat, the legend. You are unbelievable. Honestly, thank you. You're a mentor to me, and just having you here, it made it so easy on me.
We made a good team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What about this guy?
Come on, you're standing behind me. This teddy bear over here. He's like my brother.
You're a